Every night at exactly 2:13 a.m., Emma heard a child crying from her basement. The strange part? Emma didn't have a basement. Emma had just moved into an old Victorian house in rural Ohio after her divorce. The house was cheap, too cheap, but Emma didn't care. She wanted a fresh start with her 8-year-old son, Noah. For the first week, everything felt normal, until one night, at exactly 2:13 a.m., Emma woke up. She heard faint crying, a little girl's voice. "Mommy, please help me." Emma froze. The sound was coming from beneath her bedroom floor. The next morning, Emma searched the entire house. There was no basement, no hidden door, nothing. She asked neighbors. An old woman living nearby suddenly looked nervous. She whispered, "If you hear crying at night, don't answer it." Then she quickly shut the door. Emma laughed it off. But the crying continued. Every night, 2:13 a.m., always the same words. "Mommy, I'm cold." One night, Emma finally replied, "Who's there?" Silence. Then, the crying stopped for several seconds, and a tiny voice answered, "You can hear me?" Emma's blood ran cold. "Where are you?" The voice whispered, "Under the house." The next day, Emma hired a contractor. After inspecting the house, he made a shocking discovery. Hidden beneath a carpet in the hallway was an old wooden trapdoor. Emma had walked over it for weeks. The contractor opened it. Underneath was a narrow staircase descending into darkness, a basement, one that wasn't shown on any property records. Emma and the contractor entered. The basement smelled rotten. Dust covered everything. In one corner stood an old child's bed. On the wall, hundreds of scratch marks, and written repeatedly, "Mommy forgot me." The contractor suddenly became pale. "We're leaving, now." Before Emma could ask why, they heard crying right behind them, standing near the bed. Was a little girl, dirty white dress, long black hair, pale skin. She pointed toward a locked wooden cabinet, then vanished. Inside the cabinet, Emma found old newspapers. The house once belonged to a woman named Margaret Hale. 30 years earlier, Margaret reported her daughter Lily missing. The child was never found. Emma felt sorry for Lily. That night at 2:13 a.m., she returned to the basement alone. "Lily, I found your room." The crying stopped. A small shadow appeared. "Did Mommy come back?" Emma softly replied, "No, but I'm here." For the first time, the little girl smiled, then pointed behind Emma. Emma turned and froze. A woman was standing in the darkness, smiling, holding a rusty knife. The woman whispered, "You shouldn't talk to my daughter." Emma recognized her instantly. It was Margaret. Impossible. Margaret had died 20 years ago. Margaret slowly stepped closer. Lily wasn't missing. I hid her here. Forever. Emma realized the horrifying truth. Margaret had locked Lily in the basement and left her there to die. Lily's ghost wasn't evil, her mother was. Margaret lunged at Emma. Suddenly, Lily appeared, but she wasn't crying anymore. She looked angry, very angry. The entire basement began shaking. Margaret screamed as shadowy hands emerged from the walls, pulling her into darkness, for good. The basement fell silent. Lily looked at Emma one last time. She smiled. "Thank you for finding me." Then she disappeared forever. The crying never returned. But every year, on the anniversary of that night, Emma leaves a small teddy bear beside the old trapdoor. And every morning, it's gone. Some ghosts don't want revenge. They just want to be found.